Hi everyone and welcome back to LPB Racing for round 2 of the LPB Supra Cup from Nurburgring GP circuit. Unfortunately, I don't have race 1 saved on my hard drive or anything, so unfortunately, like I said, mentioned last time, I did lose a couple of the replays, but we have race 2 here, and luckily the grid is based on the previous results, so we can go through the result as well as get you through the grid for this race then. So, Bidster on pole position after a brilliant win last time out in the first race. Then it is TY in second place on the grid and sporting a new colour there, like a blue chrome colour, the number 92. Number 38 is Keith in the number 38 car. Then we have Anime, Mr. Josh, in a sort of anime looking car. Then we have Nifty next in number 87, fifth. Sixth is Pash in the Continental car, number 84. Then it's the banana boat of Wayne. Then we have the new entry, number 69, the Jorex car. Haha, nudge, nudge, wink, wink. That's Rodders in the number 8. Then we have Domingo in the Hancock car, another new starter for this one. And then we have Neil Farmack, unfortunately, at the back after the last race. Didn't have the best race one in number 12. So, let's get on with the race then. So, lights on. Red lights. And off we go. Good start by everyone. Wayne moving to the left in the background to defend. TY and Bids side by side into turn 1. Looks like TY is going to get it. A bit of contact in the mid pack. There's Wayne running a bit wide over the cones. And into the left-hander, Pash and Wayne side by side. Meanwhile, further up at the front, we've got Bidster still on the inside of TY. They're still side by side on the first lap. Oh, TY, massive moment there from TY, a bit out of shape as he gets out the corner. And everyone else looking like they've survived. Still, Bidster and TY can't separate each other as they go down the hill. TY keeping that inside line, Bidster trying to run around the outside, and they still can't get rid of each other. Still side by side down towards the big Dunlop curve at the bottom. Everyone else looking all right back there, so let's focus on the battle for the lead. Number 92 on the inside, TY on the inside, gets Bids into the Dunlop curve. Can he get in front now, or are they still going to be side by side? They're still side by side up the hill. Incredible. They will not leave each other alone. Bidster over the grass and finally gets ahead, but then TY says no, switcheroo, back on the other side. Meanwhile, Wayne's looking to attack Pash by the looks of it. Still side by side, almost a full lap side by side. Bidster finally gets in front, and I think he's going to stay there for now unless TY gets on the draft again. Meanwhile, Anime looking at getting past Keith for third position. Keith on the inside will have the defensive line into the chicane. Meanwhile, TY and Bidster still can't separate themselves. Surely the chicane will separate. Oh, Keith dives in and hits TY over the grass and causes him to reset. So unfortunately, due to forcing him to reset, so that'll have to be looked at. But Keith there continues in 5th place. So that's not good. That a bit of contact into the chicane, but it's a shame it had to end like that. But Keith still keeps going, so that'll be looked at after the race probably. Into turn 1, Nifty goes wide, loses a position to Domingo and possibly another one to Neil Farmack as he goes into the stadium section. On the outside goes Neil Farmack, stuttering there just from the lag. Remember, this was back a while ago. And Neil gets a bit twitchy over the curb there, and Nifty holds his position for now. He's got to watch them track limits still on the outside. We're not allowed more than 4 wheels over the line on the outside. So the order so far is Bidster in the lead, Anime second, then it's Pash from Wayne, Keith in 5th place, still that little cloud over his head for that instant with TY, Domingo in 6th, good race for him so far, so after starting from 9th, Hancock car, the pedal up towards Schumacher S, Keith having a little look at Wayne now, sniffing the back of the banana boat, careful, bananas could slip, could be like Mario Kart all over again. To the left and the right of the little complex section, and onto the straight, open up the taps. All the cars are equal, remembering this, all the same tyres, all the same performance, everything identical. It's all down to the drivers to see who's the best. And into the chicane we go. Oh, massive curb there for Wayne, massive curb. Got to, with those curbs, it's a bit of a lottery. If you take the curbs a lot, then you're going to get a lot of lap time, but it's risky as hell because you don't want the car to hop and then skip and then end up sliding, or even worse, spinning out of control. So far, Anime with the fastest lap then, a 1:54.8 on the back of Bids, who feels as now is the time to start defending, just in case Anime, who's Josh, goes for a lunge. Anime all over the back of him now. Bids just showing a defensive line, just trying to make sure he's not going to go for any gaps. Meanwhile, Pash closes up to the back, so it could end up being a 3-car battle for the lead. Meanwhile, further back, looks like Domingo's having a little look at Keith into the left-hander, but no, backs out of it, just having a little sniff. And oh, Keith was, I think Keith was looking in his mirrors a bit too much there, went a bit wide. American Keith. But he's okay. Down to the Dunlop curve at the bottom of the hill. Meanwhile, the battle for the lead still, Bidster holds on. Purple sector there for Pash, so obviously in the draft catching up. Looks like Anime took a really good line through the Schumacher S there. Made up some time, so did Pash as well with the draft. He's closed right up to the back of him as well. Let's have a little look further down. We've got Keith there, Domingo. Nifty's got Neil Farmack on his back end. Neil Farmack wanted to try and do a bit better in this round. Not really got used to the car on this track. Struggled a lot in race 1. Down to the chicane. Having a little look, but no way through there. Oh, Nifty runs wide though over the little post that's there, but I think Neil did the same thing roughly. TY is nowhere to be seen. TY is still, after that incident where he got reset, still not on the back of the pack yet properly. He's trying to get up to the back of Rodders, the Love Rocket Rods, we call him Rodders. Back to the lead then. Anime has a little look down the inside of Bids, no way through there, but I think it was more defending from Pash, because he knows he's got Pash on his back end now. He's got to watch in front and behind and try and keep the car in a straight line, because the car twitching everywhere there. Oh, Bidster's lost it! Bidster's lost it! Too much power on there, and he's lost it into the wall. And he's now got to recover. We've got to watch out for traffic as he recovers, and he's now back down to last place. Unlucky there for Bids. I think that was no contact there, that was just too much power, and round it went. So now Anime takes the lead then in a dramatic turn of events, with Pash second. Wayne now trying to close up in third. Keith fourth, Domingo fifth, Neil Farmack in sixth, Diffie seventh, TY and Rodders has now got TY and Bidster behind him. So Bidster will be kicking himself after that incident. Now he's on the back of TY. So we'll keep an eye on this. So lap 4 of 11 up the hill. TY fastest lap of the race as well. So 1:53.9. There's pace in that car. He just obviously got took off earlier. And Bidster on the inside of Rodders. Rodders gives him a lot of room. Just lets Bids get on with it, and then decides to try and follow him, just to try and see if he can pull him up to the pack. Sensible stuff from the number 69 car. Domingo closed it. Neil Farmack closed up on Domingo there over the curbs, and both cars taking a lot of curb there. Nifty got a better line through there than both of them. And now onto the start-finish straight. Down towards turn 1 on the power in the draft. What's going to happen here? And we have Neil Farmack just pulls out a little bit just to make himself a bit wider in the mirrors of Domingo. A little intimidation tactic, and it worked because he went a little bit wider there. Neil Farmack closes up on the bright orange and black Hancock car, number 18 Domingo. Number 12 Neil Farmack with number 87 Nifty Dark Ninja behind him. and Domingo runs very wide there. That's going to compromise his run out of the corner, and this is where Neil could have a little go into the left-hander, but he's got to get close enough. He's not quite close enough yet, and he has to back out of it. Can't just have a go if you're not alongside properly. Can't just lunge for it all the time. So Domingo holds on for now. Let's check on the leaders. Anime in the lead still then with a 54.6 last time round, 55.1 for Pash, 54.7 for Wayne. Keith 55.1. TY still with that fast lap of 53.9. Epic lap there from TY with trying to make a comeback. Domingo 55. Oh, 9 with a massive put a lot of wheel into the gravel there. A massive moment there from him, but held it. I'll give him his due, he held it. But now Neil and Nifty all over his back end. TY's joining in on this now. Pulling away from Bidster a little bit. And it's now going to be a 4-car train for 5th place in the moment. Back to the chicane with the leaders. And there goes Anime, pulled out a tiny gap now on Pash. So Anime's putting his foot down, he's got his head down. Pash 2nd place in the Continental car, number 84. With the banana boat right behind him. Now Wayne's going to be hoping he can throw bananas forwards and try and trip up Pash, but that's not how it works, unfortunately. As we go down towards turn 1, he's not going to be close enough to have a look this time. Into turn 1. Meanwhile, further back, someone who is close enough though is Neil Farmack on the inside of Nifty Dart Ninja into turn 1. Nifty holds on round the outside, Nifty gets along, they both get alongside each other. TY looking to get involved in there as well. Into the long left-hander, Neil on the inside, but then now Nifty's got the inside for the next right-hander. The old switcheroo on the power. Who's going to get on the power first? Neil goes a bit over the white line there, but sort of trying to give Nifty room. I'll give him his due. There's a little bit of contact there, wheel-to-wheel stuff as they go into the left-hander. Still side by side. Into the right-hander. Nifty holds on, but TY now has a little think about getting past Neil Farmer, but doesn't even bother, because Neil says, no you don't, sunshine. I'm battling this boy, he's mine. And Neil to the inside now, Dunlop curve, throws you up on the curb on the inside, tries to manage the understeer, gets the power on. Can he make the move stick? And yes, he does. Perfectly judged move there from Neil Farmack. As Nifty Dart Ninja moves down to 7th place, and he's now got TY behind him, as TY's out of control, he's lost it. Into the gravel he goes. Across the track, luckily Bids has already gone through. Rodders keeps to one side, and TY tries he might. Mistake again. Well, that was it. First mistake, sorry, because it's the last one where he got took off, but mistake from TY. Unlucky there. And now Nifty is free to just attack Neil Farmack to his life's content. He's on the outside now. Neil holds the inside into the corner. Nifty trying to run it around the outside, but that's not going to work into there. Nifty only one through there at a time. If he goes side by side through there, both cars are either going to crash or lose a lot of time, and I mean a lot of time. So Bids there in 8th place, trying to close up and trying to redeem himself for earlier. It's a good run. Let's have a look down a bit further forward. As we got now, Pash trying to keep Wayne back. He's made a mistake. He's gone wide at turn 1. Wayne goes through into 2nd place. Pash trying to nibble back, but not happening. Meanwhile, Bids on the back of Nifty and Neil, just looking to see if there's any position change there. Neil Farmack in front of Nifty in 6th place, Nifty 7th, Bids doing 8th now on the back of Nifty. So Anime has absolutely just put the pedal to the metal and absolutely left everyone standing. Amazing stuff from Anime. Leading the pack, pulling away and leaving them all to it. And now Wayne is in front of Pash, and we all know how good Wayne is at defending, so Wayne's got his way through past Pash at the first corner, and now let's see if he goes into more of a defence mode or whether he goes and tries to attack Anime. I think he's going to have to focus on defending from Pash, because Pash is already right up the back end of the gearbox of the banana boat. And close onto the back of them is Keith A90 onto the back of them. At the back we've got Domingo still in 5th place, still holding on to a consistent 5th. Neil Farmack now in 6th, a bit further ahead of Nifty, but still they're trying to close back up on him. It's not over until the checkered flag falls. Let's watch Neil Farmack and Nifty and them into the chicane. Plenty of curb there for Neil, so too for Nifty, and Bidster with a good run there as well. At the last corner there, we've got Wayne with starting to build up a traffic jam. He's got Pash and Keith in his mirrors. Down towards turn 1. Pash a little look out, just to have a little look, just make himself big in the mirrors. Wayne turns in a bit earlier just to make sure to cover off any last minute change of direction from Pash, but not no way through there. As meanwhile in the background, Domingo's gone wide. Domingo's gone very wide, almost off the track, I think, and he's obviously lost position to Neil Farmack and Nifty, and now Bidster as well on the inside. There's just about no contact there as Domingo tries to hold it around the outside to hold position, and he does. Bidster backs off, goes for the switch back, gets the run out the corner, and he's now going to be alongside Domingo going down towards the next left-hander, but Domingo's got the inside line. Will Bidster hold it around the outside? He's going to try, but it's not going to happen, I don't think, and Domingo holds on. So Domingo there with some kind of mistake at turn 1. I would imagine he just ran wide, outbraked himself and lost position and time there. Let's keep an eye on this battle. So up the hill we go. But we've got to go back to this next battle though, because Keith has now got ahead of Pash. So Keith back onto the podium, into third, ahead of Pash. Pash will not tear that line down though. You can guarantee with Pash there's always going to be some kind of fight back. The inner touring car driver in Pash, he's not going to give up on this. He's having a look, little bit of left, little bit of right, just trying to intimidate the car in front, and it's not working. Over the curbs, out the corner, both. Keith actually gets a little bit better run there than Pash. Out the corner, Pash with a big slide out the corner there, just getting that power on, aggressive on the throttle there. As meanwhile back to Domingo and Bids. Bids now looking to try and get a good run out the corner. He's got a good run already. He's in the draft. Pulls out to the inside for the first corner. Onto the brakes, very early there for Bids, who then, but that's very strange, usually Bids will go for the move on the inside, but he braked very early there, so clearly lost a bit of confidence in the car. Switch back, can he do it on the inside? Switch back to the inside, Domingo's trying to give him as much room as he dares. And now Bids will go for the switch back again on the power, and he gets alongside. He's now got it, and he's ahead. He's powered ahead, moves to defend the inside to make sure he's clear and make sure Domingo's not going to try and go down the inside again. Good move that from Bids. And now let's see if they might catch up to the car in front, especially if Nifty keeps on mowing the lawn. So the Toyota Supra, the Cadbury's grass cutter. I didn't know Dairy Milk did a grass flavour, but there he is in 6th place. Meanwhile, back up nearer the front then, Wayne is being caught by Keith. So 2nd place under threat there. As he runs a bit wide there as well, that's going to give Keith a bit more of an incentive too, as he's pulling Pash with him. Meanwhile, Domingo's got past Bidster up the hill. Domingo not giving up here. Absolutely got Bidster into that last corner. Brilliant stuff. So Domingo not giving up without a fight here. Meanwhile, back up to the cars in front. They're still not close enough to start passing each other yet. Meanwhile, side by side into the chicane. Bidster back again up the inside of Domingo into the chicane. Good clean move there. But again, watch for the Domingo resurgence. He's not going to give up this. As we go out the corner, both cars twitching on power, trying to get on the power as early as possible. Domingo in the draft. We'll come back to that. Meanwhile, up at the front, we've got Keith going down the inside of Wayne for 2nd place. Bit of contact into turn 1, rubbing his racing, and Keith gets ahead. But now the side by side through the next part of the corner, and Wayne comes back on the inside. Quickly back to Bidster and Domingo. They're side by side, and Bidster looks to have got it. Wayne back on the inside of Keith, but now Keith has the inside for the next corner. Nurburgring really does throw up some epic races with its layout, as Wayne moves across and into Keith there, so lots of contact here, trying to keep it as clean as possible. Wayne carrying the speed around the outside. Will Keith give him the room he needs? Yes, he does, as Pash gets on the power and gets overexcited and slides in the background, but Keith holds 2nd for now. Will Wayne go for it again into Dunlop Curve? Tries and has a little look, but there's no way through. Oh, there might be a way through now because Keith has a massive twitch on power, and now Pash is right behind. 3 cars for second place. And now Neil Farmack's closing up on all of them as well, so it's now going to be 4 cars for second place here. Incredible stuff. Keith watching his mirrors all the time. Pash close. Oh, Keith wide again. Pushing like hell. Neil's now having a nibble at Pash. Oh, and taps him. And then makes Pash go wide. Up to the chicane. And I think where Neil backed out of it there sensibly because he didn't want to pass him by knocking him off. Good respectful they're racing there by Neil Farmack as Pash now goes to the inside of Wayne. Dives down the inside. Wayne trying to hold on, but Pash gets on the power, and I think he's done it. Can he hold up before turn 1? We'll have a little look in a moment, but further back, Nifty still in 6th. Bidster now looking to get Wayne 7th. He's left Domingo now as TY's a massive tank slap in the background. Final lap of the race. Anime leads the way. Keith 2nd. Anyone else for 3rd? Pash trying to hold on to 3rd for now, but Wayne's still not leaving him alone. Neil Farmack right behind. Nifty and Bids aren't too far off, but I don't think they'll close up in time on this last lap unless there's a major bottleneck somewhere. There we watch the cars on this last lap. Wayne closes up. Neil takes a lot of speed into that left-hander, but compromises himself for the right-hander. Meanwhile, there's Nifty and Bids together. Then we've got Domingo on his own, TY on his own, and Rodders on his own as well. TY still holding that fast lap for the extra point. So the 2 closest cars at the minute are Wayne and Neil by the looks of it. Trying to hold off Neil, and also now Bids is right on the back of Nifty Dark Ninja as well, so they're close together. You know, Anime leading the way. We'll look at him in a moment as he comes across the line, but the action's further back here. Wayne trying to hold off Neil. Nifty trying to hold off Bidster, who's nibbling at his back end now. He sees the chocolate and he thinks nom nom. To the chicane we go. Last time. Anyone going to go for the late breakout braking manoeuvres? I don't think so. Meanwhile, across the line for the win, it is Anime who wins race 2. Well done for Anime. Epic stuff there. Keith looks like he's going to come across in 2nd. Then Pash. And Wayne loses to Neil out the last corner. Gets on the power too early and loses it. Oh, Nifty spun in the background. But Bidster's pulling over. So there must have been some kind of incident between them two. TY's going to come through and take an unexpected 6th place. And I think Bidster's still stopped there. And then we've got Domingo and Rodders to the line. And then I think Bidster is waiting for Nifty to come through. So it must have been some kind of incident back there. Let's have a look at that finish again and just see what happened. We've got some more drama back there. So first of all, let's look at Wayne and Neil across the line, because they were very, very close. So this is like replays if you would. And what happens? Oh, Wayne had a bit of a mistake over the chicane. Neil closes right up here. Wayne moves to defend the inside. Very tight line, but Neil then uses the power. Oh, Wayne just gets on the power too early, and then that means that he gets the position. So Neil goes in front now. Let's have a look at this incident between Bidster and Nifty. Let's go on board with Bids here. So Nifty's ahead. We're going for the... Oh, Nifty makes a little mistake, and Bidster just doesn't slow the car down or avoid him and just runs into the back of him. So no wonder he waited for him. Let's have a try better on board. Let's try this view as we look at Nifty. So into the last corner. If he gets on the curb there, runs a bit wide, and Bidster can't really slow the car down on the apex. So if he did, he could have really. And yeah, he just does the right thing. Decides to wait for Nifty, and Nifty spun round, and TY almost loses it there as well. And then at the last corner as well, we have Rodders and Domingo. I can't quite see from that angle, sorry. We'll just have a little look at that again. Oh yeah, Domingo made a mistake, didn't he? So let's have a look. Back a bit more. There we go. Sorry guys about that. We are here now. So Domingo then into the last chicane. He's on his own in 8th place. Oh, just too much power. A bit like Bidster did earlier, just went round on the power onto the gravel. There goes TY. He's struggling to get the car off the grass. And here comes Rodders. Down the inside. Domingo trying to defend for all he's worth. Can't quite do it. And Rodders goes through on the inside and takes the place. There's Domingo. There's Bidster waiting for Nifty. And just to confirm, he does wait for Nifty to come past. And then goes across the line himself. So, what an epic race that was then. And drama at the last corners. But your winner is Anime. Well done to Anime there. Fantastic job from him. And everyone else. Good race. So well done to Anime. And then Keith gets a brilliant second. Pash third. Neil finishes in the end in fourth. Then Wayne finishes fifth. With TY taking a sixth place at the end from Rodders, Domingo, and then Nifty ahead of Bids at the end after Bids waited for him. It shouldn't have really happened that, but it's all done and dusted now. So your winner is Anime, and we will see you guys next time for race 3. Don't forget to like and subscribe, guys, and take care. See you next time.